Okay, guys. So this video is gonna be a little bit different. It's about um, it's about Mortal Kombat, and I want to talk about a couple topics pertaining to MK as a whole right now. So I want to know why people think the MK community is toxic. The MK community has been nothing but nice to me. I've met a lot of nice people that have been playing MK11, and for by and large, the gripes are the same. We have a great cast of characters in, in MK11, but, um, you always see the same set of characters used. You got Scorpions, you got Noob Cybots, you got Aaron Blacks, you've got Baraka, you've got but a lot of people keep gravitating just towards Scorpion because, well, for me, I feel Scorpion is one of the most accessible, even though I don't feel comfortable using him. I've been maining Scorpion for, I don't know, a very long time since MK1. And, I just can't main him in this game. It's very uncomfortable. So I main a few people. I play as Kung Lao. I play as Sub-Zero, which oddly enough I did not like Sub-Zero in other games, but he's really good and really accessible in this game. Um, Plus he's got a great move to get you out of situations where you're cornered. Um, but that's really my only gripe with the MK community. I haven't really come across anyone that is, very salty. I maybe can count two people that have been salty, ever since I started playing. I met one of my best friends playing MK11. His name's Cordial Snail. Um, but we used to play quite a bit together, and I met him on there. I met I've met quite a few MK11 players online that are super cool people and very, very, very supportive. But I've just been hearing how mean spirited the MK community is, and how they just want to force the creators to put in characters that they don't want. The bottom line is if NetherRealm Studios doesn't want to put in a character, they're not gonna put in a character. That's not gonna be the way that they work. You're not gonna you're not gonna force Ed Boon to say, okay, we'll throw Malene in there. We'll throw Rain in there because it's their game at the end of the day. I will say I will say the only mean comments that I've seen were when the game was first launched and the Towers of Time were way too difficult. Um and you had people griping about how often they would have to play just to unlock a piece of gear that they wanted to get. To those people, you guys know what I say. I say, us as gamers, we don't know what we want. We don't want a game with excessive microtransactions, yet we don't want to work hard to obtain the article of clothing or gear for free. I don't understand the logic behind that. The other topic that I want to talk about that has to do with MK. A lot of people might not have seen a stream that I did a couple of nights ago where I was just streaming Mortal Kombat, and the title was called Just Need This Right Now. And the reason is I've had to deal with some things lately with friends, rather ex-friends, that just left, and I've been super, super depressed about that. The only thing that really gets me out of my depression, oddly enough, is playing Mortal Kombat for a couple of rounds. And I'm going to give you a little backstory as to why I do that. When I was younger, I played a lot of MK. It might have played a role in how twisted my sense of humor is. But I turned out okay. You know, I'm not going around beating people up or whatever. And, you know, my mother had her issues. As you guys well know, it's very well documented on the channel. And, you know, the main game that I would go for was MK. You know, a lot of the lore just fascinated me. And for those that don't know, I was actually very, very afraid of Mortal Kombat for a very long period of time, but it was one of those things where I was afraid, but at the same time curious. And so whenever I would go to the arcade, I would run away from the machine, but I would want to play. And so my dad took it upon himself. By the way, my dad's a great person. Shout out to him. My dad would stand me up to the arcade machine so I could play because he knew that video games and Mortal Kombat as generally put a smile on my face. And my dad's the kind of person, sorry, I'm choking up a little bit. My dad's the kind of person that would do anything to make his son happy. He does it for anyone, not just me. So yes, in many ways, Mortal Kombat is my coping mechanism for things that I endure in everyday life. So I want to thank everyone that's ever been involved with Mortal Kombat, because you know what? You guys don't know the impact you made upon me by becoming a part of this great legacy, and I hope to meet some of you someday. But you know, I'm very proud that I use this as a coping mechanism, and I'm glad to have it be something that I'm so passionate about. Anyway, before I start rambling on, write down in the comments section below, if you're an MK player, have you ever encountered someone mean in the Mortal Kombat community? Because I genuinely have not encountered anyone that you would consider mean. So leave it in the comments. Let me know your story, because I would really like to know if I have just gotten lucky, or if other people are blowing this up way out of proportion. Alright guys, drop a like, comment, subscribe for more, and there will be more videos like this. It's just gonna be a static image of the Mortal Kombat logo, as I talk about it, and whenever I want to talk about a game at night, I'm gonna find an image of something from the game, and we're gonna do a voiceover over it. I hope this is better than the usual videos that I would make from my bed, but I needed to find a way to come off as more professional, because you guys deserve that, and you guys are awesome. Love you guys. Talk to you on the next one.